This is a brand new facility, research facility that we've opened on the R- site, which is in Balby and Doncaster. I'm very pleased to talk to you today about the first major study we're doing here, called COMFluCOV. Sounds a bit of a mouthful. Com, short for combined. Flu, surprisingly here, short for the flu vaccine. And COV, short for COVID-19 vaccine. So we're going to see here whether it is safe and effective to combine a vaccine for COVID alongside a vaccine for flu. Now, people who are eligible for this study have to be in the early stages of the vaccination programme, so they have to have had one Pfizer vaccine. Unfortunately, this study arm can't include people who've had AstraZeneca, that's the Oxford vaccine. It's only for people who've had one Pfizer jab. What happens is then, if they go online, and you can get that online screening on the R- website, so that's RDASH, R-, Google it, brings you to our Trust website, and it links into a study screening questionnaire. And if you're approved, you can then contact the Trust, and we will automatically then start discussing with you whether you're fit to join the study through a few additional questions. So what's this about? Well, what we're going to be doing is asking people to come to the Trust site on 3 separate occasions. On the first occasion, if you're approved for the study, everybody that's enrolled will get the Pfizer vaccine. So we're going to split the group randomly into 2. Both groups will get the Pfizer vaccine, but one of the groups will also get the flu vaccine. You won't know which of the 2 groups has got the flu vaccine though. 3 weeks later, both groups will come back, and the group that didn't have the flu vaccine will also get that one. So what we're looking at here is to see whether you can safely combine the flu vaccine and the COVID vaccine at the same time, or whether it's better to have a 3-week gap between the 2, because at the moment we just don't know. If it's safe and effective to combine, just think of the hundreds of thousands of patient visits that are no longer necessary, because you can get both those vaccines at the same visit. Whereas if you have them 3 weeks apart, that's 2 separate visits. Also, think of the huge saving for NHS time, because that means those staff members can focus on other conditions, such as diabetes, asthma, etc. Now, you might be thinking, why are we doing this now? Well, the chances are we're going to have to look at a booster jab for COVID-19 this winter, the same as we do booster jabs for flu, for example. Now, if we do the research now, when it's relatively warm, hopefully the data will come in over the summer, and that will help the scientists in this country know whether it's safe when it comes to the winter time to combine those vaccines in a single visit. So that's why it's called COMFluCOV, and that's what we're doing now. We're looking at that information now to see if we can help the entire country in the months to come, but in particular for the winter. Really appreciate you being involved in this study. It's completely voluntary, and you can withdraw, of course, at any time, but we'd appreciate the support of our local community to see if we can make sure that the North gets a chance to get involved in this research. Doncaster is the only site in the north of England to be involved. All the others are down south, so we think it's important that the communities of the North get access to proper research and to play their role in helping the entire country. Take care.